good. I wonder who has the weed. He was like, I got the weed. And at that point, I made the decision to not buy a hat. So then he's like, yo, come look at this hat, man. And he walks me over to the side where the hats are, and he's showing me this hat, and he's like, yo, that hat smells good, doesn't it? I'm like, yeah, that hat smells great. Right? Like, it was weird. And he has like the weed underneath the brim in his hand. So I give him $10, he gives me the weed, I leave the store. And my biggest issue was, now I can't afford to buy a fucking hat. Because I only had $20, and I spent half of it on weed. Now I have $10 and they don't sell $10 hats. At least not at this hat store where I went, because I wanted to be fresh. And my thing was like, I don't know what's worse. The fact that I bought weed from a dude who works at a hat store on 42nd Street, or the fact that a dude who works at a hat store on 42nd Street sells weed out of it. I was like, right? I was like, which one of us has a problem here? Because like I could have waited. Like I know people who sell weed. I know people who would just smoke weed with me for free. But I am such a fucking addict that I was like, nah, I gotta buy this right now. Opportunity only knocks once at the hat store. And then why can't he be satisfied with like a respectable career in hat sales? Why is he over here double dipping? What is that about, man? Some of us don't even have one career, let alone two. I was like, this is, yeah. And then he kept saying shit like, he was like, don't make it hot. Don't make it hot in the hat store. Don't make it hot in the hat store, man. And I'm like, don't make it hot in the hat store. We're in a hat store on 42nd Street. This is the hottest place on the planet. Do you guys understand that? There's literally MTV is filming this entire transaction. You've never seen me before. I've never seen you before. But we're both putting our lives at risk right now over a dime bag of marijuana. That is, it's not appropriate behavior, I don't think. No, thank you, Mark. Mark, every time I see you, I think that you're a Johnny Carson impersonator. Yeah, every time I see you, I'm like, I know this dude. Yeah, no, I know. And that one time, I was like, I'm pretty sure he was on the late shift. Or that was a movie. All right, whatever. What was it? Little played Carson in that, right? Yeah, great impersonator. Anyway, back to the hat store. Yeah, man, I don't know. I have to go back to Jersey, right? So like I live in Jersey City, and since the hurricane, there's all these issues with the transportation and shit. So I have to either get on the PATH train by 10 o'clock, or I have to take a bus from Port Authority, which costs $3 in cash. You can't pay by credit. And when I walked into this hat store, I only had $20, and I was hungry. So I spent $10 on weed, $5 on food, and only had about $4 left. So I almost didn't get home because I was so addicted to buying weed. And I didn't get a hat. I don't know, guys. I'm glad that I got to work that out. Hopefully there's something funny in it. Linda, I want you to keep holding the door, no matter how fucked up those people are, because you always know that you're a good person in your heart. And fuck that cunt. You hear me? All right.